Anderson, thank you for talking to us today. You're one of the most active VCs in Brazil with plenty of portfolio companies. How's the overall landscape in corporate venturing looking for you at the moment?
The landscape's changing dramatically in the last few years, and our belief it's going to continue to change and evolve very, very fast, which is great news for our ecosystem in Brazil. The participation of local corporates is increasing a lot, and the participation of international corporates is also increasing. So it's good, all good news.
And in relation to you personally, who are your future champions, or what do you think is going to be in store for them coming up?
That's a tough question. I think there are specific segments in Brazil that are very interesting, and champions within those segments will play a very important role. Right now, probably the most mature one is fintech, and we are very honored to be partnering with Itaú on a few things, including Kubo, which is a very interesting project to facilitate the participation of corporations with their startups. But other segments that will also be showing a lot of traction in the very near future is education and health. So those two, we start to see big champions from the local ecosystem also participating in the market, which is also very good news for us.
Yeah, sounds like exciting times. And looking at the ecosystem, what have been the biggest recent improvements that makes Brazil such a good place for people to come?
There is a combination of things. The market has been, or the ecosystem has been evolving very nicely in the last 10 years. Nice acceleration in the last 5. So now we have pretty much all the conditions, the minimum conditions for a nice ecosystem to be flourishing. All of it can be improved for sure, but we have a nice track now of 5 years of very good ambient for the startups, including funding, the perception of entrepreneurship as a very valuable career, and admiration around that path, which is something that takes a long time to be developed. More recently, precisely the participation of the corporations is one milestone that we see as a very important one. Not only to acquire the companies that work really well, these we always had in Brazil, but right now the corporations have started to show a genuine interest in the startup ecosystem from an innovation perspective and from a learning perspective. So these companies will not only buy the very successful ones, but buy services and products and interact and exchange experience with those companies, which is something we see in more mature ecosystems like Silicon Valley and Israel. We start to see that more and more in Brazil, which is great news.
Yeah, it definitely sounds very promising. Anderson, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.